Hey everyone, Katie Freiling here, and I have a very important message to share with you today. And I'd like to ask you a question first. All right, have you fallen in love with yourself yet? Have you really truly fallen in love with you, with who you are? This is something that is so fundamentally important and necessary, because until you really love and accept yourself unconditionally, you'll never really know what true love is. You'll never really be able to experience the infinite beauty and joy and bliss of real love. You are actually love itself, okay? At the most basic level of truth of who we are all love, okay? The source of all love in the entire universe is within you. It's all within you, and you have the ability to tap into this infinite flow of love and just share it in abundance with anybody and everybody in the world. And so, but what's happening right now is that the collective consciousness of the planet is suffering. Most people are suffering because they don't know this. They don't know that all the love they could ever possibly need or want, they already have. People are disillusioned in thinking that they need to prove their worth love by getting love from other people. It's almost like there's this gaping void right here, this gaping void that people feel like they need to fill with other people's love. So they're constantly seeking. We're seeking this love from other people, and it never fills this void. It never works, and we just perpetuate this unhappiness. So really it's a really important thing to talk about, and it's a message that I felt very inspired to share with you today. And believe me, this is a lesson that has really been a difficult one for me, okay? And I'll be totally honest and transparent. I mean, I was not born completely loving myself. I don't think very many of us are. In fact, I was incredibly judgmental and critical of myself, didn't like myself at all for a very large period in my life. And over time, the more conscious I get and the more aware I become of my true nature, of love, which is your true nature as well, the more I can say I am falling in love with myself. But it's a process, it's a journey. And I was really thinking about this today, and this visualization came to me, this analogy, and I'd really love to share it with you. So let's just imagine for a second that we all have these seeds implanted in our hearts, okay? We are all inherently, intrinsically born with these seeds within our hearts. And we, as human beings, we crave roses, okay? So within the seed is the potential to grow the most beautiful, amazing rose bush emanating from our hearts, all right? So we have all the potential in the world to grow and blossom. But what happens is we forget this. We forget to nurture the seed within our own hearts. And so we look for it in other people. We see, oh wow, this person's got amazing roses coming from their heart, and we pick one. And we try to hold on to it, and we feel so good when we get it, and we cherish it, and we feel loved, and we feel amazing. But then what happens? Okay, the rose that you pick will eventually perish, right? That's just life. That's just nature. And so it's a temporary fix. Then we go, we pick a rose over here, and we hold on to this one, and we say, oh, there's a rose, or somebody gave me a rose. I feel love now. I feel good. I feel loved. But then that will dissipate, and then we need to find another rose to keep filling in this gaping void, when all we need to do is take the time to nurture the seed within ourselves. And when we do that, when we really love and accept ourselves unconditionally, and we stop judging, we stop criticizing, and we really just truly love and accept and show ourselves true understanding, then the seed will start to blossom. And when the seed starts to blossom into this beautiful rose bush just emanating from our own hearts, then we have an infinite supply. All right, so then when we see somebody else and we're in a relationship with someone else and they have beautiful roses too, we can appreciate that, we can cherish it, we can love roses together, and if somebody else gives me one of their roses, I can love that and cherish it, but I don't need it. Okay, you see the difference? So I don't need it because I have an infinite supply myself. And in fact, I just want to give away my own roses because I know I've got an infinite supply. And when I give a rose to somebody else, it's not a conditional exchange. I don't say, hey, you can have my rose if you give me one of yours. So it's not like, hey, I'll love you if you love me back. That's not unconditional love. Unconditional love is knowing that you have an infinite supply. So you can give someone else a rose and give them as much love as possible. And if they love you back, great. If they don't, that's okay. Because you love them unconditionally, okay? So this is why it's so important to really make it a big priority in your own life, to really learn to accept and love yourself. And it is a shame that we have to learn this, that we're not born knowing this. And just I think with a lot of the falseness in society and priorities are a little off. But that's okay, just really start to realize it now and start on this process, on this journey, this path of really falling in love with yourself and falling in love with who you are. Because when you do, you will have all of the love you could ever possibly want. You'll have all of the love in the entire universe. It's almost like you can walk around with just this light emanating from your heart. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to make an affirmation right now. I'd like to just pronounce to the entire community here that I love myself. Okay? I love me. And I would like you to say it with me. Say, I love me. And so let's share this message with as many people as possible today. Let's start this like love train, okay? And let's all just kind of come together and affirm and put the intention out there for true unconditional love for ourselves. All right? So tweet this message, share it with people on Facebook, get people back here, and leave me a comment. Leave me a comment if you're on board this train. Leave me a comment and let me know you're on board, and let me hear your affirmation. Let the whole community hear your affirmation of how much love you have inside for yourself. And even if you feel like it's not there yet, you don't have a lot of love for yourself yet, still affirm it. Still affirm it. Still put the intention out there that that is what you want to create. That is what you are intending. And again, still, please leave me your comment. Let me know that you're at least willing to come on board this train here with me. So I hope you enjoyed this message today. I really enjoyed sharing this with you and really speaking from my heart and just kind of sharing things that I'm learning and digesting and growing with on my own journey here. So have a beautiful, beautiful day, and just know that you are love and you are worth all the love in the entire universe. So don't ever let yourself tell you that you're not. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.